The Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade is hiring hundreds of new staff to address extensive delays in passport applications. Up to 2.4 million passports expired over the past 2 years, as lockdowns and border closures prevented domestic and international trips. DFAT is hiring a minimum of 250 extra people over the next 6 weeks to process applications and will open an additional call centre. Passengers are being warned to organise their applications at least 12 weeks before their intended travel date, but the news has not reached some people early enough.
We came in on Monday and we're in line for 7 hours, so yeah, it was crazy.
I've seen the queues, so I thought I'll do it early and I'm postmarking from the border.
I got here for a while. I thought it'd be the first, but obviously not.
A record of 16,417 applications were lodged yesterday. Pre-pandemic, up to 9,000 applications were submitted per day. That number has now grown to around 12,000. A new review will examine the decision to lease the Port of Darwin to a Chinese company. It will decide if Landbridge will be allowed to maintain its 99-year deal. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has previously criticised the lease arrangement of Darwin's strategic port to the Chinese company in 2015. The former Morrison government ordered a review late last year over national security concerns, but found there was insufficient risk to revoke agreement.
We'll have a review of the circumstances of the port. The Chief Minister is conscious of the fact that we will do that, and we'll do that in an orderly way.
Cambodia denies a secret Chinese naval base will be built on its soil. The country's foreign minister has spoken with his Australian counterpart Penny Wong, assuring Cambodia's constitution does not permit foreign military bases. He claims the renovation of a World War II-era facility is to bolster naval capacities and protect maritime integrity. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese says he's concerned a section of the base will be used to accommodate Beijing's Navy vessels. One person is dead and around 30 people injured after a car drove into a crowd in Berlin. The driver, a 29-year-old German-Armenian dual national, has been detained. A German newspaper reports an apparent confession letter has been discovered inside the vehicle. Witnesses claim he initially attempted to flee the scene before he was stopped and handed over to police.
Hundreds of emergency services that are in the area. They're blocking off, what would you say, like a quarter?
Oh, 10 city blocks.
They're blocking city block after city block off, and we're having to walk back, and the cordon keeps expanding, and we're being pushed back and out.
The victim is a teacher who was with her students. The crash took place close to the scene of the 2016 Christmas market attack, where a truck ploughed into a crowd, killing 12 people. Former movie producer Harvey Weinstein has been charged by UK police with 2 counts of indecent assault against a woman. It's alleged the offences took place in London during 1996. The 70-year-old is currently serving a 23-year sentence in the US for rape. You may know him as the star of films like Dallas Buyers Club and Interstellar, but American actor Matthew McConaughey is also a native of Uvalde in Texas, where 19 children and 2 teachers were murdered a fortnight ago. He returned home after the school shooting and has made an impassioned plea for gun reform.